All right, guys, as you can tell, I'm not outside right now. I'm in a motel in North Carolina. I'm here at Digstock and I'm getting ready to head out. We had our night hunt last night. They had a seated night hunt. It was pretty cool. I found a couple things. I found two mercury dimes. Some other people found some really cool stuff. But I just wanted to show you I'm here at the motel and I'm getting ready to head out to the fields. Hopefully find some stuff. We got like 7,000 acres to search. Chig's here. I don't know if I'll see him. It's a lot of people here. I've talked to him a little bit. But yeah, we're going to get out there and hopefully find some cool stuff. I'm running a little bit late today because I woke up today not feeling the greatest. As you can tell, I'm a little nasally. But we'll see you guys on the first good signal once we get out there in the fields. Got about a 30-minute drive. We'll see you soon. All right, guys, as you can see, I'm in the woods. We've got a lot of pine trees in this area, and the soil in this area is a lot different than I'm used to. In Pennsylvania, there's a lot of sand here. And it's not very rocky like I'm used to, and it's flatter too as well. I got a target over here in my machine, but I wanted to show you what I found a minute ago. I was walking through the woods here. Nice soft soil here to dig in. Got a deer skull. Pretty cool. Some people keep those. I'm not going to. Just going to keep it here where it was at. There you go. Just want to show you that old whitetail deer skull. And I got a little target over here that I'm looking at. I thought I'd come back in here in the woods. Nobody else is back here, so. And there's a couple house sites up through that area there. There's a big tree over there. You can tell where a house site was at. There's bricks all over the ground. Sometimes I like to get away from where the main house site would have been because there's less targets. It's pretty bad up there, a lot of trash. Sometimes you can find some good stuff out around the house sites. And my first target is this. I'm using the Mind Lab, my usual machine. My first target's this little thing. And I suspect that is a keyhole to a small trunk. See the two little rivets here at the top? That would have been where it would have mounted to the trunk. And this would have been the keyhole, a small barrel keyhole to unlock it. Nothing great, but it's a good way to start. Guys, I moved over a few feet from where I got that block hole, and I just popped that out of the hole. Looks like it's gonna be a little pewter figurine of some kind. Looks like a bird. Can you see the beak right here at the top? Let me get this cleaned up better. Kind of heavy, maybe it's lead, but it showed up on the machine a 14. It's actually 13, 14, so it's not a brass metal. Brass would be a lot higher, but as you can tell, it's got a mold line. See this line here at the where my thumb is? That means it's was cast. Let's get this cleaned up and I'll show it to you, get some detail off of it. Maybe there's some detail on it. It's pretty cool. Cleaned up a little better. You can see little details of where the feathers are here on its chest. Unfortunately, whatever it was is broken. This is just the top part. It has a hole here at the top. I have no idea what's going on here. It's some kind of decorative. It's lead. All right, this is becoming unusual. I found another skull of some kind here, so I think we're gonna check it out. It's definitely not gonna be a deer skull this time. Look at those teeth. Probably gonna be a groundhog or something. Yeah, it's gonna be a groundhog, I believe. Look at them big chompers. All right, this is so far the woods of skulls. So far too. Keep my eyes open, never know what else we're gonna find in here. All right, let's put that down. There you go. Big eye sockets on that thing. You guys see that there on the log? It's down 5-6 inches. I don't know what it is, but it says blue something. If anybody knows what that might be, let me know. I think the second word at the bottom says buckle. Maybe it's an old jeans button, but it says blue buckle, I believe. Never seen that before. It's definitely an old piece. Yeah, blue buckle. I can see it right there. Any info would be greatly appreciated. Cool. Guys, I'm in part of the main house site. I didn't even know this was back here. I think I found one that nobody knew about, possibly. what you want to look for, and you're in the woods, if you're going detecting looking for house sites, anytime you see these type of flowers coming up, these are annuals. They would come up every year. There's probably a bulb, they're bulb plant, and these were planted by somebody. They're not native, so they had a farm here. It's looking like, see, here's a fence post, and then I'm seeing some galvanized steel there that probably was like for feeding, a feed trough for an animal, livestock of some kind, chickens. Looking for evidence of bottles. That's not very old. Any broken pottery. There's a piece of a plate right there. Got some nice little flowers on it. And then another great indication of a house site is a well. At first I thought this was going to be modern because of the way the pipe looks on the top. See, they got this modern top piece, but I won't drop my GoPro in there. But definitely, it goes down in, and then you can see the stone lining in it. There's water in the bottom of that. I wish I would have brought a magnet. I would have dropped it down in there. I might see if Chig wants to check this out with if he has a magnet on him. But yeah, that goes down in there 25-30 feet. Got to be careful when you're out too about stepping that. Alright, it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna have to go up to my car and get my rain gear here soon if it gets any heavier. But I'm gonna try to focus in here for a little bit, being that there is a house site here, obviously. Hey guys, I found this old mangled up pickup truck out here in the woods. I'm gonna metal detect around it. It's gonna be hard to with all the metal, but if there's some good stuff in here, that's what I'm looking for. There's where the seat cushion was at. You can see the springs, some of the cushion, the cover still left right there. There could be coins in here from, you know, when it was being used, they would drop from under the seat. You know how it is with coins under the seat of the car. You just never know. And this is definitely an old truck. The door, part of the door is over here. What's amazing is the chrome's still held up on the handle there. Kind of cool. And I seen another one over here. I think this one's a Chevy, I believe, but you guys that know trucks and cars, let me know. I know them a little bit, but it's so mangled up it's hard for me to tell what it was. But I do know what this one is over here. This one over here is a Ford, because you can see the Ford emblem on the front of the hood there. That's pretty cool right there. Upside down, and then it has the on the side there, Ford F100. So this was a pickup truck hood. So that's probably a Ford too over there. Usually people would keep the same type of vehicles. They had a preference of that. There's some more stuff laying around over here, but I'm going to go ahead and swing the metal detector in here and stop talking and see what we can find. Another pile of stuff over here we'll go check out too. All right guys, I didn't film out there. As you can see, it's raining pretty good. So I came back in the car. I got a ring I found right before it started coming down real hard, and I wanted to show it to you at least here in the car. This is a brass ring. It has an S monogram on the front of it, I believe. It's pretty cool. It's an old one. I think it's probably copper, brass maybe. Got that nice green patina. But I wanted to show you that because I didn't film it when I was out in the field. I had to get in the car. It was raining pretty good. Well, let's get going here. Hopefully the rain quits and we'll keep on going. Just want to show you that nice little ring find. I got something for you to check out. Oh, no. I couldn't figure it out, and then I figured out what it was because it's smashed. Let's see if you can figure out what that is.